Dude. We gotta talk about this JoJo Part 3 thing. We gotta talk about that.
Oh,
Okay.
no, get out of here. Go. I'm trying to segue. Try to segue. Okay, good. I'm by myself. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ku5ogrande. We are going to move on to the second of 3 matches. And who could possibly be our GM? Oh, it's a trash can. Gremlin. Yeah, don't worry. We've got a little while. Hello there, Liz.
So about that JoJo Part 3.
Okay, yeah?
It's good.
Okay, we're not going to talk about this anymore. Instead, let's go ahead and talk about the merits of pirates. How do you feel about pirates?
I like pirates. Pirates
Okay.
are greater than ninjas. Both are good, but I've always been a big pirate.
Oh, ninjas are losers, okay? They're just cosplayers, okay? That's all they're
Fair
doing.
enough.
They're cosplaying and throwing stuff, and they're not good at either of them.
Absolutely fair enough.
So
But yeah, no, I've always enjoyed pirates. They always have very good games, too.
I feel like, yeah, we've got a game that's related to pirates.
We do.
Yeah, any guesses in chat? We're going to reveal in like 3 seconds. What game do we have today?
We have High Seas Havoc for the Sega
Yeah,
Genesis.
somebody definitely started feeling a little bit High Seas Havoc. You've got this seal?
Yep, it is, you know, your general platforming animal mascot.
I was going to
game.
say Sonic game.
It is pretty Sonic inspired. I
It
will say.
tries to be Sonic. It doesn't do the best job, but it definitely is gonna give it a shot. So I've played a tiny bit of this game. I actually think that it's fairly enjoyable, but it definitely has problems. What are some of the problems that may be introduced in this?
If you, for those of you who are just here for Valis 3, another game that is also on the Genesis, this honestly has some similarities in that it's pretty good. It has a lot of good points, but then it just gets extremely unfair and really rough. Like maybe halfway in and then just continues to get harder. So this is it. They'll probably enjoy it at the beginning, and all of them looked at the demo and said, "Oh, this looks fun," but I think they might be singing a different tune by the end.
You know what? Just because it's bad doesn't mean it's unfun. But some people are probably going to be complaining. Yes, I'd also want you to know that this is pretty much your token furry trash Genesis game.
Yes.
For all of you who are trash in chat, welcome.
Oh, it is very furry, so welcome.
Yeah.
Please join us.
That's exactly what it is.
Your complimentary leash.
Yeah, so everybody, you're allowed to be trash for an hour.
Well, I mean, I am here. I hope I'm allowed to be trash.
Oh, good. Good, Liz. I'm glad to hear it.
Do you know me? I'm in a trash can, like right now.
Oh, I know you, Liz. How could I not
You
know
can hear
you?
the echo.
What?
You can hear the echo. I'm in a trash can.
Oh, yeah.
So how are you doing, bro?
I'm doing pretty good. I've been having way too much fun with another furry trash game, Animal Crossing.
Oh, I am literally harvesting spiders as we speak.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What the crap? I'm capturing and you're just sitting back being like, I got a spider.
I'm on
Wow.
a nice tropical island eating some potato chips and capturing spiders.
That sounds pretty good. I have a... Oh, have you seen my house, by the way? Because it's surrounded by trash. It's like the biggest white trash house ever. I have tires outside. I have a
my God.
freezer. I've got... like a lawn chair. I've got a neon sign. Like, I made it as white trash as possible, and I love my house.
That sounds incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty great. If anybody wants to come and dig through the trash can with me, you know, always welcome.
I filled mine with fish because I'm a big marine biology fan. Oh my God, spiders! Stop
just
throwing
like-
yourselves into the river.
Just
what
like-
are you doing?
You're like George Costanza. The
I've
George
actually
Costanza.
never seen Seinfeld.
Oh my gosh. Well, one of these days you definitely have to. But
Okay.
Yeah, there's a good episode where he fakes being a marine biologist, and that one is a classic. By the way, I have OJ Machine or Zero J Machine doing audio for us, if that's right.
That one should be fine. Ariel might be better though.
Fine.
Ariel is probably going to be a little bit clearer.
Okay, I'll go ahead and switch over.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, the golf, especially the golf ball. Okay, people know what I'm talking about. He did manage to save the whale though, but it was great. He was walking along the beach. They're like, "Is anybody a marine biologist?" And he's like, "Uh-oh, I'm with the girl I'm dating, and I told her I'm a marine biologist." It's good stuff. Well, everybody, I want you to know that we are moving on in just a second. We got to say goodbye to the Doom music, which is highly related to Animal Crossing, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like, totally.
Genuinely, that is, I think, my favorite. Would you call that a meme?
Yes. It for sure is a meme.
It's probably my favorite meme of 2020 so far.
Yeah. Although, if you get into memetics, technically everything is a meme, but that for sure is like pop culture meme.
Your memes end here.
I'm not even kidding. It was part of grad school for me, okay? Studying memes. Really? I'm not even kidding. Writing papers about memes, you know, all the good stuff. That's why I wrote that really long paper about Spiss Popped.
Writing about memes back in grad school was were internet memes even around back then?
That was like this decade. No, the last decade. So yeah, and also I wrote about a meme from 1993, so it better have been around. Yeah. Everybody, this is High Seas Havoc. We have Tea Party Cthulhu, Zero J Machine, Zero RIL, and Trojan Horse 711. Gonna battle it out. We do have some new faces and some familiar faces in this match, and I'm pretty excited.
I'm very excited for this match. A lot of these people are friends. Which means that they kept, they're like, no, I watch your stream. So I had to find something a little more careful.
Oh, okay. They are getting to the option screen. I'm letting them know to tell me when they're ready. What emotes should people spam for this?
Anything furry, anything pirates, anything nautical. Treasure.
Okay. Ready. And then we have a...
And we are on expert, by the way, the hardest difficulty.
Spam those trash emotes. Because we are doing the countdown. If this sounds bootleg, it's not.
It is not a bootleg.
Look at all this trash in my chat. I love you all. Oh. Okay, these are pretty great. Liz, I'm happy.
Yeah. Aw, me too, dear.
Okay, as soon as I see movement in the first stage, I will be starting our timer. And there we go. RIL off to the beginning of the game. And we already have one person stream going down. Don't worry, this happens.
Oh no.
Happens to the best of us, okay? It's gonna be one of those matches, Liz.
It seems that way. So, welcome to High Seas Havoc. It is a, it's basically a Sonic clone in the bare sense. It's not, you know, full on Sonic. It doesn't fully rely on go fast or anything like that. Which, to be fair, is not what Sonic is about, but that's kind of what people thought it was about in the 90s.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's... Like, what did you think Sonic was about?
Physics and momentum platforming.
I would agree. What did the 90s think it was about?
Dude. and go fast.
It's not even that fast. It's like, hey, let's go
It's
ahead
not.
and mosey.
It's literally, I think someone noted that Super Mario World technically goes faster.
Maybe it's like vehicles these days where they put a limiter on, you know, they're like, what would be great is having Sonic stuck at like 5 miles per hour. Author Blues with the hot takes in chat saying this game isn't fun on any difficulty. Uh-oh.
Dang. That is really wild. Off actually tried to learn how to speedrun this game. I hope he goes back to it at some point. Because I don't want to learn how to speedrun this game, but I want to watch someone else do it.
Really? Like,
Yep.
Why is it not fun?
So it is. Okay, so one of the biggest issues is it weirdly drops inputs. It's just a little clunky sometimes to play. It's really hard to explain unless you're playing it. It's a little slippery, a little droppy inputs. One of my big problems is you have your attack to jump on enemies. So some enemies you can't jump on, so instead you have to kick them. You can only kick using, if you jump, you then hit kick, and it's the same button. There are 3 buttons on the Genesis controller, and they all do the same thing, which is jump, or if you're in the air, kick. But oftentimes the kick doesn't land because it only really wants to do that when it does. And the game gets extremely difficult, especially with all that compiled on top of it.
Okay, I feel like I need to try this kick because, honestly, the jump kick actually sounds like it would work for me.
Maybe it would. I found it to be frustrating.
Okay, Author Blues apparently was a big fat liar in chat. Wow. Author Blues coming and lying on my Twitch channel. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. So yeah, also people are noticing that you die really quickly in this game.
You do, but that's specifically because we're on expert.
Uh-oh.
There are 4 difficulties. I've only played easy and expert. So I actually don't know what the middle difficulties are actually like, but
yeah.
I thought it would be most quote-unquote fun, most Dwarf Fortress fun to make them play on expert. Definitely extremely mean.
Yeah, I can see a little Dwarf Fortress here, yeah. I see literally no Dwarf Fortress here. I see Bubsy.
It is, especially on this difficulty, it definitely reminds me of Bubsy.
Well, I mean with the cats walking around.
Oh, well, I was going because it's kind of Sonic-y, and it also has one-hit kills, which is my biggest issue with Bubsy. So this game is as hard as Bubsy.
Okay, that's good to know. Oh my gosh. Well, I love... No, Ku5ogrande, I know. I play Dwarf Fortress. I have played Dwarf Fortress many times. I know what fun is in Dwarf Fortress. I just try to not acknowledge that meme because it bothers... I don't know, because everybody says it.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be, I don't know, passé.
You're ruffling my feathers.
Oh, that joke is far too,
it's too...
far too working class for us bougie types.
I need only the finest memes distilled in an oak cask.
Memes like Doom and Animal Crossing.
Doom. Isn't that a meme?
Also, I do love. I kind of want to add in that quote now. Hold on, I'm going to.
Tastes like sauce. Oh, I feel like I regret everything I just said. You know?
Oops, I did that incorrectly. So, well, someone else will fix it for me.
You're like, whatever, mods, do your Oh my gosh, Liz. Well, everybody is getting to the boat. I wonder, how are lives and continues in this?
I believe it is a few continues. I don't remember how many.
Okay.
I think Ariel got through all of her continues though.
Okay, that already we're 6 minutes in.
Yeah.
Wow.
TPC doing very well already, getting to the boss and learning at least a little bit of the pattern. OJ as well at the boss.
Yeah, sorry, I was just trying to, like, figure out what acronym you used. That was Tea Party Cthulhu.
Oh, yes, Tea Party. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just like, TPC. I was like, is that OJ? Is that another word for orange juice? I don't know. And, yeah, it's okay, I'm back. I'm back here. We're gonna be fine. Oh my gosh, that is a full game over for Ariel.
Ariel seems to be restarting instead of, which is weird. I'm not sure why she's doing that.
Some people decide to do that early on just because, you know, the first levels are not very long. If you can get through them quickly, then guess what? You're at where you were, except with tons of lives and tons of continues.
Yeah, because the others, I've seen Tea Party Cthulhu and OJ game over, and that didn't seem to cause them any issues.
Yeah, by the way, Darkman is saying that he thinks they're infinite continues, but he assumes they don't know that. I honestly have no idea.
I did not tell them. If there are, then maybe I should tell them.
Nah.
Okay, fair enough. I have been vetoed.
Well, yeah, here's the deal. Here's why.
Yeah,
because some people are going to be able to look at Discord really quickly, and some won't see it for like 10 minutes.
Fair enough.
Bam. There we go. So they all have the same amount of knowledge going into this, which, by the way, everybody who's new here, this is a blind video game tournament to see who can make the most progress in 1 hour. It's always a lot of fun to see what they're able to do. I think that we're going to see a lot of death.
Oh, yes.
So what do you think is the first sort of strategy that they should really develop in this game?
Being extremely careful.
Okay.
It's slippery, so that's difficult, and when they get to the next world, this will be especially difficult because the next world is a water world.
Oh, like the movie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's at least a little better than Waterworld.
Okay.
Not that much. There's probably no Kevin Costner in this game.
I'm taking a look, by the way. All of the maps for the levels are up on Game FAQs. I opened one and it says at the bottom, would you recommend this map? And I'm like, no. I'm going to not recommend this map. Don't go to the ship.
I'm genuinely surprised that no one has, that this has not been in Ku5ogrande before. It's definitely not the worst thing. And it has a lot of good, it has a lot of flaws. I think I gave it a 5 out of 10.
You say that it hasn't been in Ku5ogrande before, but, like, I know this game. I've at least watched a good amount of this game. I feel like... I don't know!
It wasn't written down.
Oh, okay.
So if it was... yes, this was made by Data East. Infamous, very, very long time members of Ku5ogrande, Data East. However, Data East has made a lot of extremely good games for the Genesis. For those who don't know, I'm playing every Genesis game ever made, and Data East has made a lot of Genesis games, and this is probably the worst one that I've played. Actually, no, that might not be true. I think Atomic Runners probably was.
That's a pretty strong opinion right there. Okay, so it turns out that somebody made me play this. That's why I know this game. So I played it for an hour.
Well, that makes sense. It's furries.
Yeah.
I see that.
Wow,
it's
you
furry
nerds.
trash.
Yeah, I'm sort of the secret furry trash. I'm like, you know, online I'm gonna be mostly human, but then I'll go to a con or two. You know, that's it.
Your husband is unapologetically furry trash?
Oh yeah, like 100% now. Look,
OJ is doing really well. Oh, darn. OJ got really far into that boss fight.
Look, my husband and I met through a website called Pounced, of all things. Okay.
No, that's fine. No, it's valid. Like, it is. Also, I love the first time you told us about that, you were extremely hesitant to even tell us the name of the website. Now you'll just...
Yeah, let's just say... I don't think it worked for many people, but they have one success story. They got one.
I don't think it worked for many. It was shut down, right? Like, the government...
I'm pretty sure the government shut it down, yeah. It was supposed to be a dating site, you know? And let me just say that all of the drama on there was kind of beautiful.
I actually did join one furry dating site. I don't remember the name of it.
I'm so sorry.
The whole entire thing is a huge scam because it's literally like you have to pay money in order to read your messages, but you can send messages for free. And
it's like Candy Crush. It's like Candy Crush.
It's like Candy Crush.
Except it's Furry Crush. Okay.
You know, this furry dating site is just like Candy Crush.
I saw on the bottom right this mouse with a giant foot, and I'm a little bit concerned.
Oh, snap. Did Trojan get to,
Yeah. We're on to the water stage with the weird, overly big feet mice. I'm not really a fan, okay? Like, if you have big feet, that's fine. You can be Ronald McDonald.
It is a condition, and you are being extremely rude right now.
Well, if it can inflate on command, I'm very concerned.
Listen, this is not that kind of stream.
I was gonna say, like, all the furries in here, you might want to keep your eye on Trojan horses.
Furry, inflating, and feet. That is a triple whammy that we need to immediately shut down.
Have you ever seen the Sonic cartoon, okay? Like, this is right on par.
I literally just showed my girlfriend the Sonic Underground last night, and the quote that came out of that is, "Liz, why?" And me going, listen, you can't ask why with Sonic the Hedgehog. It just is.
Yeah, I think we're being vague enough that we're still within the channel standards. Oh.
Well, I'm talking about the Sonic Underground.
I'm talking about the weird Sonic the Tails episode where he gets like 200 feet tall, and then I don't know. There's just so much to that episode that you don't want to.
That was literally my favorite TV show as a kid.
That was a weird one.
I loved that show. I still have a bunch of VHS tapes. One of them's destroyed and it ruined a VHS player, but other than that.
Just so everybody knows, this is Ku5ogrande, and that has nothing to do with... No, Tails did not have 200 feet. He was 200 feet tall.
Oh my god, I don't want to see
I'm sorry, I just imagined it, and let's just say that no.
Bro, why?
I don't know! So many feet! He's like a tailspede, you know?
So many
freaking centipede tails just coming after you.
Okay, so you know how in Sonic they do like the feet like do like the circle? So are they literally moving like tanks? Like he's a tank, like he's got the circle.
Oh my gosh. I'm just imagining the treadmill as a centipede tails rushing towards you. Weird smile on his face, being like, I want a chili dog!
What have we done?
Liz, I think it's your fault. I think it's your fault, okay?
I will... Listen, I'll accept this. I have sinned.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so there's a videotape.
Yeah, by the way, this was made by Data East Corporation. The guy who designed this, It was the last game he designed, so...
Oh.
Yeah, it's a little bit sad.
Yeah, that is kind of sad.
Oh. I just want to say thank you, by the way, to Nat. Much appreciated. With all of those emotes flying up. We are still seeing a lot of people, though, stuck on the second level, the pirate level.
The boss is legitimately difficult, even in easy,
like,
honestly.
Honestly, just watching it, it seems like his hitbox is weird.
Yeah, that is one of the biggest issues. The hitbox is weird, usually, for all the enemies. What did I write down? Let's see here. What did I write down specifically for Icy's Havoc? I gave it a 6 out of 10. I only played on... I played easy, which easy only has the first 3 worlds. So it's like half of the game. I put hit detection is a bit off. The style and creativity shine through.
By the way, the designer of the main character went on to do wonderful designs for games like Minnesota Fat's Pool Legend, and that's it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that was the end of that career right there. Oh,
this game is like a career killer.
Well, I mean, working at Data East is a career killer, you know?
It sucks the life out of you.
No, it looks like Minnesota Fats was the career killer. As soon as they worked on that, they had nothing else.
They put in all their love and energy into Minnesota Fats, and for that, we salute them.
Yeah. Oh, okay, there we go. We've got somebody who worked on the sound design for Kirby and the Rainbow Curse.
Ooh, I love that game.
Who did some of the audio for this. So we actually have one person who survived Minnesota Fats. They did work on that, by the way, but somehow, like...
Why did multiple people work... Was it also a Data East game? This is not what I'd expect from a Data East game.
It was! Yeah. It was probably their last game. Let me see. No. It wasn't. Oh, it wasn't.
Oh, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Data East has a long and storied career.
Yeah. Oh, they had tons of games after Minnesota Fats. It's just... Maybe that just, like, killed half of the company. Like, their bodies everywhere. Minnesota Fats, they're just playing pool. But they didn't realize the hole that they were trying to get knocked into was, in fact, the hole in a cemetery.
Oh, no.
It's so sad.
Whose grave is this? Why yours, Data East? Sorry.
That sounded a little like Goofy.
I was doing Pete from Christmas Story.
Oh, okay.
Why yours, Ebenezer?
Well,
the richest man in the cemetery. Gosh. Why yours, Ebenezer?
I regret ever developing Minnesota Fats.
That's the sound the dev made as he fell into the earth. Never to be seen again.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm really enjoying talking about this game because, you know what? They've just been stuck on this boss for a long time. You gotta take it slow. Be careful.
Oh, I think I died. What happened?
What?
Can you all hear me?
Oh my gosh, I can hear you. Lance. Ah, no. Ah, Discord has done it again. No. Liz.
Hi.
Discord's being a giant butt. Okay.
What a surprise.
Oh.
Still better than Skype.
Oh my gosh, don't even talk about Skype. Like
this conversation has been cursed enough. Let's not bring the word of Skype into
Well,
this.
then again, you know, I've had so many calls on Skype throughout my life, but as soon as Discord appeared, it's like, hey, guess what nobody ever needs ever again, ever. Except for companies, for some reason. Like, I'm sorry, Justin has to use Skype for his work.
Sorry, Justin.
I think he's sorry, too. Oh, my gosh, this sword and the poking. Yeah, the bad thing is that you can hit the boss and take damage at the same time.
Yep, them hit detections.
Not only that, but it doesn't seem, like, rare.
I feel like maybe I should have given them hard instead of expert.
Whatever.
Because, well, like, I don't know. I know for a fact that as soon as they're done with this, they're going to turn to me and go, "This would have been a lot more fun if it wasn't on expert."
Oh no!
Like, well, you didn't really get to see all of it then.
Yeah. Ooh, Trojan horse dying from a fish. It looks like Zero J Machine Zero though is moving on to the next area here. Getting close to Trojan horse. That is pretty dang good. We've got Trojan horse in first, OJ Machine second, Tea Party Cthulhu and Ariel fighting for third and fourth. Although, you know, we still have plenty of the match left.
Oh, there's a lot of time.
Oh my gosh. I do really like the art in this game, though. It's very well done.
Oh, me too.
Like,
it is very well done, and it's furry trash, and I like furry trash, so I'm into it.
Oh, yeah.
It looks really nice.
Same. Well, I mean, most of the time, if it doesn't look anime-like, you know, I'm down with it. As soon as it, like, gets into a weird anime hybrid, I'm like, no.
What's an example of weird anime? Like, The Cat Returns? Like, I guess, is that anime furry hybrid?
The Cat Returns. Let me see. The Cat Returns. No, that's fine.
Okay.
Because he still is cute. You know, it's not just like it's not an anime dude with ears on his head. Beastars is even okay. You know.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. What's the word for that? There's a word for that.
It's called dumb.
Okay,
Dumb.
fair enough.
Altered Beast? I don't know.
That is a there's been a huge resurgence. I don't know if I call it resurgence, but there's been a lot of anime lately that is like furry trash.
Oh my
gosh. But they're like straight up like animals. But the only problem is oftentimes it's like the men are like, you know, furry or like animals, and then the women are humans with animal ears, and it's just like, stop. No, that's not how this should be.
Yeah, I googled it, and I'm gonna close it because I'm sick now. Yeah, that word, the kimonomimi, is...
Yep.
And anything that sort of tends to be on that side, I'm not a fan. Not a fan.
Party Cthulhu making it through.
Good job. Yeah. Ariel is struggling a little bit. I think she's gonna get through this, though.
Yeah, oh, for sure. There's plenty of time. It's still technically anyone's game. Trojan this level is actually really hard. Especially on expert. It's going to probably take them all a while, and there's definitely a real chance someone might push ahead in this level.
Oh no! Oh, OJ Machine, Zero J Machine, taking a death. Honestly, there's just death all over the place. That's like 90% of what this game is. You're dead. So, Trojan Horse is on this level that looks a lot like some of the Sonic levels underwater. Can you drown?
Yeah, it gives me some. You cannot drown.
What are you, anyway?
You are an otter.
Aw. Well,
which,
I mean,
now that I think about it, is probably why Oth wants to speedrun it. I didn't even really make that connection.
Wow, Oth. Who knew he was such a nerd?
Otter Blues. The Otter Blues.
Otter Blues. Honestly, otters are absolutely adorable.
Oh, I love otters.
This one's not as cute as real otters, though. I'm gonna be honest. Like, he's okay.
Oh, Havoc is a seal. My bad. He is a seal. You're absolutely right.
I mean, I guess.
Might be. You know, he could be either. You could have said either, and I would have been like, all right.
Yeah, let's just say neither of those. He doesn't look like either of those. He looks like some version of Mickey Mouse.
I mean, he has to be a mascot.
Sonic. Yeah,
That's a big
mascot of
mascot for
what?
the kitties.
Pirates? The pirate mascot?
Yar.
Yar.
Yar indeed.
Oh my gosh. He's just a furry. Yeah, that's basically true. He's like,
Yeah.
my species is unspecified. I'm here causing havoc.
I had an ex who lamented the fact that no furry artist knew how to draw raccoons and they just all looked like cats. And I think that's like, you know, there are not many seal furries. I've actually drawn seal, like, anthro furries before, though, because this is the most out-of-nowhere thing. But I used to make custom Magic the Gathering sets, and there was a set called Freyalia, which the main tribes in it were seals, bears, penguins, walruses, and humans. So I had to draw a bunch of... And it's really hard to find furry seal art with them in, like, medieval armor, so I had to draw all of it.
Oh, yeah. I would say that, in general, for the furries out there, if you're a fox or a wolf, guess what? You can get art. The rest of you, good luck. Hold your breath, you know.
Especially, like, if it's like fox, wolf, you're good. Cat, dog, you know, you're good. Like mice and rats and stuff, you're pretty good too.
Yeah.
Anything past that.
Yeah. Anyways, just pro recommendations for all of chat. Okay.
Yeah, if you're ever interested in becoming a furry.
Let me also just say, never get a furry artist to draw a human being, because that gets into nightmare territory really quickly. Mind you, I got a Tintin drawing recently. That actually ended up pretty funny, mostly making fun of racism, but it was pretty good. And you know, making fun of racism is always a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you're also looking for something else, might I suggest third party and being a goblin? Because goblins are pretty great.
Goblins are okay. Like, how about skeletons? I want a skeleton. Can I just... Actually, all skeletons look the same. They're cool, though.
But we're all... Bro, you are literally already a skeleton.
Yeah, like, but I've never had art of my skeleton. I need somebody to draw my skeleton.
Who wants to draw bro's skeleton Sona?
I'll set him an appointment with the X-ray department.
So okay, then what archetype is your skeleton? Is it a sans or is it a papyrus?
It's not very fat. Like, I might be, but the skeleton's not. I would say papyrus. I'm kind of tall. You know.
I'm definitely a Gaster.
A what?
Wingdings Gaster. He's a character from Undertale. That's a thing.
Okay.
It's hard to explain.
I think I vaguely.
He's an Eldritch Abomination.
I think I vaguely remember that one. Okay. Well, that's not very skeleton-y of you.
He's a skeleton, he's just now an abomination that doesn't technically exist.
Anyways, let's talk about the nightmare that we have in front of us instead of the nightmares in your hopes and dreams. This level especially is being rude to RIL. Zero J Machine and Trojan Horse are trying to get through the section after this beginning here. Honestly, this underwater, like, are the physics at all different? Are they the same? Is there anything weird here?
I remember them being maybe slightly more floaty. They're definitely more floaty.
Okay.
But not by much.
Oh, the back of the clam just killed Trojan Horse. How does that even work?
It's certainly better than, like, oof.
Have you ever touched the clam's butt before? I don't think it's going to kill you.
Bro, listen.
I've touched a clam butt.
But then we might have to remove the PG-13 rating.
Okay, let's go ahead and keep moving on. Tea Party Cthulhu, enjoying the bouncy platforms as much as you possibly can. Oh, well, I'm just amazed how many game overs we have. Is our Ariel on the wrong difficulty? No, Ariel is definitely on the right difficulty because this game is a little bit difficulty on expert, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But I felt like this game, if I gave it on normal difficulty, it would not nearly be bad enough. And that's a thing that we occasionally do here, is if it's like, oh, this is a game that just has a few flaws, but it's really augmented when you ramp up the difficulty.
I really like that, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's there are plenty of games that on normal difficulty are pretty okay. But like, I don't know. Oh geez, Tea Party Cthulhu just got punched by the mouse. What a jerk.
Indeed.
You know, we could just have it on normal difficulty and say, it's a mediocre Sonic clone that gets way difficult on level 3. But, you know, making everything kill them is kind of fun, too.
Oh, for sure.
So, by the way, I found out a little bit lore of this game. I found the story.
Please tell us that hot lore.
Alright, I will. Ahoy, mateys! Pull up a chair and listen to an old seafarer's tale. Far away in the land of Cape Shelf, stormy seas have brought disaster. Brutal Bernard, the scariest dog to sail the ocean blue, has stolen the map that will lead him to the hidden treasure chest that every pirate is after.
Yayo, yayo!
Sorry,
I just had the One Piece for a moment.
Okay, thank you. Legend has it that the magical gem Emeralda is in the booty. He who finds it will rule the world. Only one swashbuckling hero can recover the map and get to the treasure first. Captain Havoc. Help Havoc outsmart boatloads of salty scoundrels and rescue his captured friends, held prisoner by Bernard. Ahead of you lie whirling waterways, perilous pitfalls, and creepy caverns. Speed through exciting stages that will take you from land to boat to mountaintop. Use the flipper flip to zip through the air and level the meanest of pirates. If luck is on your side, you will come face to face with Bernard the Black-Hearted for the final challenge. A vast, stormy seas, dastardly pirates, and hidden treasure await you.
Beautiful.
So, there you go. There's the story.
I don't know what that accent was, but I loved it.
I was a little pirate. I don't know.
Could also just, recite the entire One Piece rap, and it would basically be the same plot, but that's okay. Here's how the treasure goes. Oh wait, no, it's story goes. Whatever. All right, we're done.
I mean, yeah, you don't want me to try anything remotely British because it's going to be done. Can I do it in a normal voice? Can I do anything in a normal voice? Let's be honest.
Ooh, Tea Party Cthulhu trying a pause buffer strat.
Interesting. I always love seeing that.
In Japan, this game was called Captain Lang, and in Europe, it was called, I think just Havoc? Hold on, let me look it up. Captain Havoc.
Captain Havoc. Yeah, that's his name. It's a good name. He doesn't.
It is. It's a
like,
pretty cool
where's
name.
his Havoc though? He seems very calm for a captain.
He honestly always looks like he's in like low key angry or upset about something. So maybe like his mood is his Havoc. He's just a grumpy individual. He's a salty sea dog.
Oh, he is! Oh my gosh, he is...
Oh my god, he is a sea dog!
He is a sea dog! Oh, okay.
Oh, that's really good.
Let me just say, I kind of love that.
Oh, big same.
Oh my gosh, this manual unfortunately does not have very much information. Like, it does have stuff about power-ups. Diamonds give you diamond points. Oh! Zero J Machine Zero is on to the next boss.
The boss.
The Muscle Dog.
Moving ahead into first place.
Well, there's game over, but that's okay. We'll see the dog again.
This is definitely this level is a nightmare because the second level, you know, it was hard, especially the boss, but like you could get back to the boss relatively fast and painless, maybe dying once.
Oh yeah.
The entire level will try your patience.
Yeah, this level just seems a little bit complicated just due to all of the spikes all over the place, and considering that it is the hardest difficulty that we're having them play it on, they're gonna die.
Oh, yeah.
And you just have to go slow. And when you're playing a Sonic-like, you know, you don't really want to go slow.
Yeah, no, it doesn't feel fun to go slow.
Ah, the shark! That was cheap. Absolutely cheap. Oh, by the way, there are boots in this game that will make you go faster. I don't think I've seen anybody collect them yet.
I think there's one by the first checkpoint on this level.
Yeah. RAL got them right there.
Yep.
How long do they last?
I'm actually not sure. I think for the rest of the level, but it might be...
What? The clam! That is so unfair. It just barely reached out, then went right back.
That hit detection, though.
Oh my gosh. There's just so much death. This level feels like a nightmare.
I'm curious about what they're going to say, because they all seem very excited to play it, and it looks good. Like, you know, you see it at first glance, but if you haven't played it, you don't know. You don't know. That's any game, to be fair.
I mean, yeah, like
Looking
it
at
looks
Bugsy,
okay. Like visually, I love the look of this game. It's pretty dang well done for the Genesis. It's just about as good as it gets. The gameplay, though, I mean, Data East definitely made worse games.
Oh yeah. I mean, they made a lot of really good games on the Genesis. What else did they make for the Genesis? I have a list here.
Well, they made for the Sega Saturn Minnesota Fats Pool.
Minnesota Fats. Now that classic game.
Yeah.
They made Dash and Desperados. That's a really good two-player game. I do not recommend it one player though. It made me extremely angry.
Oh yeah.
They made Two Crude Dudes, which is actually a lot of fun, and I highly recommend.
Ooh, OJ taking another death. So
it is,
sad.
however, extremely hard. They have theming there, I think. They're very difficult games.
Oh yeah.
And there's Atomic Runner, which is pretty not great. I don't recommend it.
I really like the music. It's very well done.
Oh yeah. Game's got a good soundtrack.
I'm really... Oh. Sorry, I just saw a picture. There's a fire level in this game. I feel like I played the fire level a little bit, but I can't remember.
That is the next world.
I remember it's a nightmare. And
oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah, get excited if we see that.
I do not... I see maybe someone getting past the dog in the next 20 minutes. I do not see anyone getting past the fire level in the next 20 minutes.
Oh, okay, I'm breathing. Okay. Tea Party Cthulhu using some pause strats, but unfortunately they still got nipped by the clam.
That's that hit detection for you.
Yeah, I feel like that's the most frustrating part of this game.
Oh, without a doubt.
paw strat? Sure, whatever. It's a furry game already. Might as well do your jokes. Well, everybody, we are 41 minutes into this. Just so you know, there is one match after this that will also be an hour match. Remember, they are trying to make as much progress as they can in the hour that they have. And honestly, like, Zero J Machine Zero is currently in the lead due to having made it to the boss. Unfortunately, was not able to kill the boss. I don't know if he even managed to deal any damage to the boss. You know.
No, I don't think he did.
What a video game.
He had to dodge. The boss has like bubble gum that's just extremely difficult to dodge on the best of days.
So honestly, the biggest thing that you just need to do is figure out a way to be consistent. Speed is often not the way to play games in a race setting, and I know that feels a little bit backwards, but with games that you have never played before, guess what? They've never played before either. And rushing may just end up causing you to die and die and die again. So go a little bit slower. Slow and steady. That's what's going to get you there. Of course, that's not true with every single game. It really, you know, your mileage may vary. But in this one, for sure, that is probably the most important way to proceed. Oh my gosh, the jumping between the fish that I saw on the top right there, that was rough. I don't know, so many things, I just don't know if they're gonna die from them. Like, even though they're not very close, they could still die, because I don't know what hitboxes are, and I don't think this game does either. Oh, Trojan Horse dying on the balloon. Why do the balloons kill you?
Because this game does not love you. And it wants you to suffer.
Oh, it's gum. Maybe that's why. Pollution. Somebody threw all the gum into the ocean.
Ugh. Gross. Yo, just like put that under your desk like a normal person. Please don't do that. That is the nastiest thing.
I've legitimately never done that.
Good. I'm so glad. It's the worst. I hate people that do that. Because I always cross my legs. I've always crossed my legs. And I'm extremely tall, so crossing my legs, I'm usually rubbing my legs against the bottom of the freaking table. I've definitely got gum all over my pants.
I wonder if anybody here has the guts to admit that they've done that so that we can shame them.
I will shame you as well, so if you want to, you'll be taking one for the team, but you will be shamed. You, one person in chat, got gum on my pants.
Trojan Horse, by the way, on to the boss and having dealt a damage and learning that you can deal damage to the bubbles.
That is definitely going to... Oh, do not let the boss carry you into heaven.
That's what I let every boss in my life do. They just take me up. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains.
Oh my gosh, I love that weird vibrato you've got going on.
I have no idea what that vibrato was.
It's like I have a synthesizer from the 80s that has like a dial that you like move back and forth, and it sounds exactly like that.
Justin said I'm not allowed to sing Josh Groban. I'm sorry. Like, no Josh Groban in our house.
So currently Trojan is back in first because he has dealt damage to the boss. OJ is behind, and I think it is Tea Party Cthulhu, then Arya. But we would need every
time.
Trojan having an additional life on that boss attempt really helped.
I'm gonna go ahead and refresh all the streams. It looks like OJ's is hanging a little bit. I just want to make sure that they get refreshed and get rolling here. Hey, OJ's on the boss. Let's see. Well, that was a death. That was a really fast death.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think that what you want to do is err on the side of being above things rather than below things.
Oh, for sure, because then you can jump on them. Hitbox is willing. He needs to learn that you can pop the balloons. He does not seem to realize that yet, using a kick. And though the kick doesn't always work and doesn't always land, it's better than getting hit, which is probably what will happen otherwise.
Oh yeah, like you just have to take the risk. You gotta figure out how the bubbles work. You gotta figure out where the hitbox is. If not, you're just gonna die over and over again and make no progress. So just be careful. I mean, don't be careful. Like, I hate that. I hate that. There's so much give and take with this. Gotta be careful, but you can't be too careful, because if you are, especially on the boss, you're just not gonna kill it. At least the music is pretty good.
It is. It's a very pleasant soundtrack. It's a pleasant game to look at as well. Pleasant game to play, pleasant game to look at. Well, listen to and look at. I don't know about play. That depends.
Depends on who you ask, yeah. Oh, yeah. Tea party. Tea party.
Oh my gosh. That was terrifying.
Oh, well, I mean, that happens in life. What goes up must come down, unless you're playing VVVVV.
That is a good thing to note. If you do the kick, you can't immediately land on someone, like in the jump. It takes away your ability to do that.
I feel like that's a really important thing to figure out how to get used to.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I have played this, but I absolutely forgot that part. Okay. OJ's stream is having a little bit of a problem here. That's okay. It's, you know what? The internet has just been dumb lately, okay? So,
oh gosh, yeah.
Blame the internet, don't blame OJ.
Exclamation point Comcast.
Was that a ba-dum?
Ba-dum.
Ba-dum. Okay. So that's okay. The stream's down over there, but I'm sure that it'll be back in just a little bit. Sometimes you just can't do anything about the internet, and whenever that happens, honestly, we hope that they're doing a local recording. Pay attention to if you're having internet issues before you start, and if so, hit that little start recording button at the bottom right of OBS.
I love the pause menu. It's very cute.
It's pretty good. Okay, OJ, back to the boss.
On to the boss.
By the way, how did the boss's shoulders get this hurt? They're really damaged. Oh, OJ using an action roll.
Ooh.
That was a cool strategy, actually.
Oh. Squished.
I mean, getting jumped on is less of a cool strategy, but it's worth trying.
Well, you can't be a pirate without having a few scuffles. Also, this pirate is really reminding me of what's that?
Oh, that is damage.
What's that pirate from One Piece? Oh, that is damage. If he can get another hit, then I think he'd be in first.
Well,
I only think Trojan got one hit in. I'm not sure.
I think Trojan got a couple hits.
Did he get two?
It looked like it. That is a game over, but at the same time, that is a good amount of damage. That is definitely
solidly in second.
I don't know, he's learning. He's definitely learning. Tea Party on to the boss as well. Let's see. And Tea Party manages to jump and pop one of the bubbles here.
That was very tight.
Like, you gotta jump when the boss shows up, though, in order to avoid getting stunned.
He's got the guts man dealio about him.
Yeah, what I
Tea Party also getting one hit in.
What I see here, by the way, is that you really need to be careful about the crown. The crown deals a good amount of damage. Oh, suplexed!
Oh, that is not fair. Wow, Tea Party Cthulhu got 3 lives into this boss fight. I'm extremely impressed.
Hey. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't think any of the other players have managed to do that. It gives...
Got 2 hits in.
Yeah, this is being good. Well, there we go.
3 hits in, I think he's in first.
That is pretty dang good. Game over, but whatever. If it puts you in the lead, it puts you in the lead. Liz, I know that we've been talking a little bit about animals due to the game, but I don't know what your favorite animal is, and goblins don't count, so...
It's a stingray.
You like stingrays?
I'm a huge marine biology fan. I've always wanted to be a marine biologist. I quit that dream because biochem is terrifying. But yeah, no, stingrays are my favorite animal. Followed by bears. I love bears a lot.
Rah.
Bears are great.
Bears are
okay. Yeah, I have a little manta ray medallion here that I often wear.
Aww.
It's the string is broken though, so I can't wear it right now. But it's
oh my gosh,
glass glowed and it's gorgeous.
I really want to see the level after this, by the way.
It's really good too. I think it might be the one directly after that is the one you're thinking of, the one with the chasing fire.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
But you know, whatever. I still want to see the next one.
Oh yeah. I hope someone gets through. We still have 8 minutes. We're getting close to the end, but
I'm also gonna say all of the players are still in it. You know, Ariel has been behind everybody else for a while, but she's pretty close to the boss here.
Yeah, if she gets to the boss and gets a few hits in, that will get it.
Those fish, though, like, dealing with those is incredibly difficult. I've seen people manage to do jumps and just slide right in between them, but...
Trojan on the boss, let's see if he can get it. Not only can he get it, but if he can get more than 3 hits.
There's a hit. There's almost a hit. Well, Shoulder Dog just said no today.
Oh, Shoulder Dog? That sounds like that's my favorite 90s rap artist. Shoulder Dog.
Shoulder Dog, yeah. With his hits, gonna jump around.
His hits Jump Around. It's just a cover of Jump Around. And I chew my bubblegum and Bubblegum Pirate. He's a very weird rapper, but like if you're into that kind of thing, you know.
Another song is What Happened to My Shoulders.
Basketball Shoulders.
Basketball Shoulders. Ooh, 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 ooh. That actually sounds like a pretty good song title for something I'd never listened to, but you know.
Yeah, that's not my kind of music.
Yeah, I like that we're creating music that's definitely not for us.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, we'd probably create, like, vaporwave stuff over here, like, hey, I'm just trying to think of a good name, like... That's the title there, Liz, okay? I'm just trying to think of a good name, ...
Wow, that is extremely indie.
Yeah, exactly.
I could definitely see that being a real thing.
Okay, let's try to get OJ working again. It looks like...
OJ seems to have called it quits. He's not feeling very well.
Oh no, OJ, feel better. Well, everybody, that is okay. Occasionally it happens to some of our streamers. At the same time, OJ could still get a significant spot here.
OJ, I believe, is currently in 3rd. Nearing the end. What do you think of the? What have you thought of the match, bro? Have you enjoyed the game?
Honestly, it's been chill.
That's good.
I've enjoyed the music. I enjoy the gameplay. And honestly, just being able to talk about weird stuff is fun.
that's our commentary for sure.
Pro at just blabbing. I'm like my grandma, okay? who everybody would go and, you know, talk to my grandma a little bit, and about like 30 minutes in, they're like, okay, grandma. And, you know, she starts on another story, and they're like, we don't want to listen, grandma.
Oh, that's mean.
You had to be mean, though. Like, there was no way you could get out of that conversation without being mean. You just, like, she had a way to rope you in.
Spend time with her loved ones. Good old Grandma Sencha.
She was awesome. She was a hunchback.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like, honestly, probably about half my height. And was definitely one of those people who everybody knew her opinion and what she thought, because she would definitely voice it. I love her. Yeah. She was fantastic.
It's taken 57 minutes, but someone finally stated an opinion of this game in the chat, which is, I'm getting pretty sick of these hitboxes. Yep.
Yeah, that's over in Discord. One of the runners voicing opinions about the game. But, you know, it happens. I love that my grandma, I don't know, she had such a personality. She worked for the welfare office and specifically was in charge of going out and making sure people were trying to get jobs and not doing anything stupid. And she'd, like, go and sometimes, you know, sit in her car and watch to make sure that people weren't going out and, like, spending it on questionable stuff. You know, she, like, this woman who's, I don't think she was even 4 feet tall, you know, just... It's just fantastic. Can you just imagine that? And then, like, she was the lone Democrat of the entire family.
I love Grandma Sencha.
She sued the VA and her neighbor. And, yeah, I love Grandma. She's amazing. Hey, RAL is getting out of the water and onto the boss. Could we possibly have a lead change here?
We could see a lead change.
Look at the number of lives.
I believe she needs 3 hits in order to get into second, 4 in order to get into first.
Rah! You always, whenever there's a stompy boss, you want to jump when they stomp. Yeah, well... Yes, there's a hit.
There's 1 hit.
Another hit. Oh, no, touch the hand.
She is now in third, though. She did beat out OJ.
Oh, that is pretty dang good. Well, we still have 40 seconds. There is a chance to move into first. We still have time. You just need a few more hits.
I believe in you, friend.
RL. Okay, there's a hit. Just watch out. These bubbles are bad. Okay.
She's got a good strat on those bubbles, actually.
Okay, don't get greedy. Take it slow.
Not too slow. You only have 10 seconds.
There's another hit. No!
Ah!
I think that was 2 hits.
That was 2 hits. She's still in third.
Oh my gosh, that got
Trojan's only gotten 2 hits. They're tied, but Trojan got there first.
Wow.
Time.
That was pretty dang intense. Seriously, though, a fantastic job there. Really good push by RAL. It's always good to see somebody move up a little bit right at the very end. Excites me. Yeah.
Shockingly close match all the way through.
Yeah, Tea Party Cthulhu definitely got the victory here. I'm going to go ahead and welcome them on in. You know, so it looks like Tea Party Cthulhu takes first, Trojan Horse second, Ariel third, OJ Machine taking fourth. Honestly, though, I'm glad OJ had such a good push. I feel bad that he started feeling sick. Go feel better, man, okay? Hopefully it's not because of the game. Oh, Tea Party Cthulhu, hello!
Hello, Brasentia.
Oh my gosh. You
And
got
hello,
it.
Liz.
Now, you've played in Ku5ogrande before, I believe, quite a few times.
Twice.
Twice, yeah. You got your first victory of this tournament today. You know, your first match, first victory. Have you gotten victories before?
I think I got one. I can't remember. Oh, yeah, I got one. I can't remember what game it was, to be honest.
Honestly, this was a really good showing, though. You did pretty dang well. Although you were behind quite a bit, everybody got shuffled up, especially because of that boss.
Yeah, that boss was... Wow. That's all I'm gonna say.
Why? What was wow about it?
Okay, Liz, I have to ask this because we were playing on expert mode. What differences does the difficulties make?
It's pretty much just how many hits you have.
Okay, that's why.
Also, easy only has 3 worlds.
Okay, that's why. If this was not on expert, some of the hitboxes are a little sus, but you know, oh well. But also dying in like one hit does not help.
My thought was, so this game is okay. Like, if you're playing on normal, you can enjoy it. But this is Ku5ogrande, and we want to get something that's bad. And on expert, it is extremely unenjoyable, especially with those.
This game wasn't bad. It's just ridiculously hard.
Yeah.
On expert.
Like, honestly, people were dying left and right. I can't remember if I played on expert or normal when I played this. I did make it to the second, or the next world, which you should definitely check out if you haven't.
Oh,
okay?
yeah.
It's amazing.
I
will
recommend
definitely
playing
play
the
this
entire
game.
game.
Yeah, I will definitely play this.
Yeah, good. Was there anything that you really enjoyed out of the game?
The music? This
Yeah.
OST is solid. I was very
music.
surprised.
The music's so good. I'd say the graphics were really good as well. Like, I'm not sure I even saw much, if any, lag. It was...
No, there was none.
And the sprites, like, for Data East, okay, to have sprites this good is kind of a miracle.
It is a little bit better than 2 crude dudes, we should say.
Yeah, when I got to the first boss and I saw his eyes bug out in that animation, I was like, oh, that's so cute. I love that.
Yeah, they put a lot of work into it, and the later bosses are also adorable. Yeah, we talked about how this is definitely a furry fodder game.
Yeah,
100%.
that's probably why I liked it so much.
Oh, well, good. Yeah, welcome to the party over here.
Mm-hmm.
Still gonna make fun of it, but hey.
Yeah, thank you for giving us this game, Liz. This game was awesome. Next time I meet you at AGDQ, I don't have to punch you for this now.
Oh
What?
God, was that a plan? If
No,
Liz gives me something bad, I'll punch her.
No, I made this promise. My first mystery tournament race was because of Scent, and I got Lawnmower, and it took me like 2.5 hours. So I always
love
joked that I was gonna
Lawnmower.
punch Scent.
I
It was
love
Return of Lawnmower.
Oh.
Yeah, it was great, but it took 2.5 hours for my first MT race.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
most of those are supposed to be like half an
45
hour.
minutes.
45 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, so I always promise that I'm gonna punch you when I meet you at AGDQ. I didn't.
I love it. Thank you so much, though, Tea Party Cthulhu and Games Committee, or no, the security at Games Done Quick. You've got some work ahead of you.
Yeah.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Nah, honestly, seriously, fantastic job. Go forward, be strong. Anything that you're streaming or doing these days that people should know about?
Right now I'm just streaming a bunch of random stuff with the homies because, you know, we're all home and I miss them. But
Oh, the homies, yeah.
Yeah, all the homies. Basically just that.
Okay, cool. So, if you want random stuff with the homies, I don't know who those are, but go and check out Tea Party Cthulhu's stream. Honestly, all of the people here do have Twitch channels. I fully recommend going and checking them out and giving them a little bit of love because, I don't know, we've got a pretty good community around here. Thank you so much, Tea Party Cthulhu, and Liz, thank you for this game. I will catch you both later.
No problem. See ya.
Yeah, see you.
all soon.
everybody? This is Ku5ogrande. We've got one more match for the night, one more, and holy crap. Like, can I just say, Thursday night, 300 people? That is very weird to me. That definitely doesn't happen very often around in my parts of the Twitch land. Yeah, that's right. We founded our own Twitch nation, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Well, you know what? I feel like because of that, we need to go ahead and institute a leader of the Twitch community. And turns out that we don't hold elections where I am. Instead, the rule is that I get to choose who the leader is. And